Good morning. It's Thursday morning, and today we are reading Psalm 27, which says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When evildoers assail me to eat up my flesh, my adversaries and my foes, it is they who stumble and fall. Though an army encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war arise against me, yet I will be confident. One thing I have asked of the Lord that I will seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple. For he will hide me in his shelter in the day of trouble. He will conceal me under the cover of his tent. He will lift me high upon a rock. And now my head shall be lifted up above my enemies all around me, and I will offer in his tent sacrifices with shouts of joy. I will sing and make melody to the Lord. Hear, O Lord, when I cry aloud. Be gracious to me and answer me. You have said, seek my face. My heart says to you, your face, Lord, do I seek. Hide not your face from me. Turn not your servant away in anger. You who have been my help. Cast me not off. Forsake me not, O God of my salvation. For my mother and my father have forsaken me, but the Lord will take me in. Teach me your way, O Lord. Lead me on a level path because of my enemies. Give me not up to the will of my adversaries, for false witnesses have risen against me, and they breathe out violence. I believe that I shall look upon the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord." So this is a favorite psalm of a lot of people. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Of whom shall I fear? That's a great verse, great start to the psalm. Starts off, and then David talks about all of his enemies and those who are seeking to destroy him, to replace him. Palace intrigue and the enemies from the battlefield and the enemies of Israel on the outskirts of the nation, all seeking to take him on and destroy him. And he says, if they can try, but God will protect me, he says again and again. He will hide me in his shelter in the day of trouble. He will conceal me under the cover of his tent. So he's going to put a tent of protection around David, and the enemies won't be able to see him or find him. And God will lift him up, lift up his spirits, and he will sing songs of joy. So then he says, teach me your ways, O God, and keep me close. And I believe I will look upon your goodness in the land of the living. So I'm going to see your blessing in this life. And that's all going to be good. Now, maybe you've felt that way sometimes. You've got enemies coming after you. You've got people that don't like you. I mean, let's face it, all of us have somebody that doesn't like us. That's their problem, really. But they don't like us, and so we feel like, oh no, what have I done? We probably haven't done anything. No one can please everybody, and you're not going to be able to have everyone like you. So, put that thought away. But we all have people that don't like us. Somebody who wishes we weren't around, somebody who wants to, dethrone us and take over whatever it is that we're doing and running. And yet, we have these people, and they seem to be coming after us. What do? We can panic, and we can be anxious and worried about it all, or we can ask God for his comfort and his help, and God can be our refuge. And we can take refuge in God's presence and not worry about these people who want to destroy us or dethrone us or seek our position or even our lives. For whatever reason they have If it's not an honest reason, then they're going to lose. And don't you worry about it. God will take care of you. And that's our message for today and always. God will take care of you. So go out there, trust in the Lord, and have a great day. We will see you tomorrow morning.